You want some water? Aki wanted to join me for a few minutes. We'll see how she does. Do you want some bread? Huh? You want to miss it? Here you go. She gets very nervous around the camera, around the phone. You got all your fingers up. You don't want to talk, huh? Can I get you some bread? Say, what are you doing? You typically get silent anytime I try to film you, don't you? Okay, we have some interesting news that's just developed around the history of Lori's family of origin for the horrible trial that's going on, and hopefully we're going to receive some accountability with Lori Vallow-Daybell. Yeah. And I learned this again from her cousin, Megan, that's very close to her. And I think you're not going to get to stay. It's okay. I'm back. Got Aki eating her bread now, and she's a wonderful bird, and I will share more about her in time. But today, let's focus on the revealing live stream that Megan, Lori's cousin, discusses some of the family dynamics. And the part that kind of really caught my attention, actually it's a good interview. If you want to go to, it's called Mormon Stories Podcast, I'm pretty sure. And if you want to go to their website, you'll get to watch an in-depth interview with Megan as she has opened up to come out with the truth, hoping that people can heal and learn from their tragic experience. So she talks about Lori's sister, not Summer, but the one who died earlier, Stacy. So she tells a little bit about the situation with Stacy. She did have some problems with her health. She was unhappy. And from what I gather, and don't quote me on this, correct me in the comments below. And thank you to all the new subscribers. I appreciate that. She was a type 1 diabetic, so those were issues that she dealt with early in life and up until her death. And there are some suspicions around the possibility of Alex, which is Lori's brother, who allegedly is the person who actually did the hands-on killing of Tylee, JJ, and we know for sure Charles, and is possibly involved in Tammy's death as well. So there's a situation that she's very discouraged, and talks about how challenging life is and how she's a disappointment to herself, and says that she would like to overdose on insulin. And she told this to Alex. They had moved back in with Barry and Janice. So Alex, I honestly, I don't know what his response is, other than he went to talk to the cousin and said he was a little worried about her and told what was going on. And so from their conversation, they decided to go together. In hindsight, Megan thinks that he wanted someone to be with him when they found Stacy dead. So spoiler alert, which you probably already know, they, Megan and Alex, go back to Janice and Barry's place, which, if I understand it correctly, they are vacationing in Hawaii during that time. And they walk in when the room is dark and find that she's no longer alive. So Megan had some suspicions, but didn't really share those, and felt like they were kind of family secrets. But now she's realized it's important to share and help others learn from their situation. I'm trying to get my shirt straight. I've been out. I just caught myself doing that. But it's non-scripted, so I'm just going to roll with it. Thanks for your forgiveness. I've been out enjoying the flower farm and tending to so many of the plants that I brought these in. They smell wonderful. I didn't take the time to really put them together in any sort of fashion. Just wanted to enjoy them. Okay, back to what you're interested in. So Megan goes with Alex, discover that she's dead. And as that story develops, one key thing, well, actually, they cremated her. And one point that concerned Megan a great deal about Alex and his regard for human life was that he took her credit cards, I guess thinking she's not going to be able to pay them, and he used her credit cards to go buy him several different things he was interested in. He's interested in sporting goods, and she just felt like that was very insensitive, and I agree with her 100%. But also what came out of these discussion is that Stacy previously had revealed to her husband that there was SA in her development in her home life from her father. So they worked on, she told him in confidence, and after some time, he revealed it to a few close friends in the church. And so they kind of circled around and visited back to that concern and about her just feeling very unhappy. And I'm sure there are many details that I'm missing, but getting back to the chase, when they held her funeral for Stacy, her parents, Janice and Barry Cox, vacationing in Hawaii, just couldn't be bothered, didn't bother to come home and be part of their own daughter's funeral. It's really very sad. Hopefully we can learn a great deal about valuing each other in life and treating others with respect and dignity, rather than the kind of that immaturity that Alex Cox had. And they're, kind of pointing to this accident and a brain injury, and his unable to really develop or mature past the 15, 16 age level. But not necessarily taking that seriously to help him have some therapy and guidance with decision making, and learning some skills to adapt with his limited mental capabilities. So, hope you gathered some good things. And again, if you want to go in a deep dive, you will learn so much about the original dysfunction of this family from Megan. I appreciate, not Megan, sorry, she pronounces it Megan. So I appreciate you joining this journey, and I'm looking forward to the next phase in the trial, wondering about Ian's Pulowski, which is Melanie's is the niece of Lori that kind of idolized her and wanted to be like her and was involved in this group. When Ian went to the authorities because it was a new marriage with Melanie, and he became very concerned with what was happening, and they asked him, people reporting it as wearing a wire, but it was actually like a USB drive that he would record conversations. And it's reported, of course it's all been under seal, but it's reported that he was able to record some conversations with Lori and Chad, between Lori and Chad. So I hope we get to learn about that and maybe unravel this situation. And I look forward to seeing you on the next clip. I tried to make this short, but as you know, if you watched my previous videos, that I have this crazy talent, which I'm sure I'm saying that sarcastically, of making a short story longer. So I was trying to make it short. Okay, hope you're having a great day.